and welcome in this new course. I hope you are doing well, and in this new course we will learn how to create a really basic backend PHP application. Something very basic, but however the code will be really vanilla. That means we won't use any framework for today. It's just about the basics of PHP, nothing else. So it will mostly, it will actually be only plain PHP. We won't use any sheet styles, any HTML. We might use a little bit of HTML, but no CSS, so no design, just PHP and PHP Storm as well. So you will see a bit of functionalities of PHP Storm. I have already my PHP server set up on PHP Storm, and I have also already the browser that can be triggered directly from PHP Storm. If you don't know how to do so, I suggest you to see my first video about starting with PHP Storm. The name is New PHP Project with PHP Storm. Have a look in my channel for that video, and you will see how to configure your PHP Storm. Here we go straight to our project. So we will just create a new empty PHP project, and I will name it just basic PHP app. I will create it, open. Now it's created, as you can see, and PHP Storm will generate a config file. If you go to here is that's just the path where I am, and if you do ls lsa to see hidden folders, maybe PHP Storm didn't create, because normally you have, you don't have any folders. Maybe once it's saved, because normally after, here it is. Now I saved the project, Command S on Mac or Control S on Windows, and now you have idea folder. Here it's not visible because actually my Mac hide it by default, but I think there's an option to show it. Just for your information, you have an option. I don't remember where it is. You also have a terminal command you can run. Sort by. Yes, let's have a look later on, because I don't remember where it is. I can actually just quickly have a look here. I'll just share my Wi-Fi, so at least you know it's actually, I think it's also good for you if you use Mac and you're not really familiar with it, and you can see hidden files. So show on Mac, the Mac finder. I have to obviously use my internet, and let's see. So that's just temporary, but the command, you have a terminal command you can use, and it's a good one. So let's see quickly, and I see that the storage of my Mac is almost full, so I will have to do it quickly, otherwise the video will just stop. Type maybe it's just me, but I can see it easily right now. Normally you have a really simple command. You can run, comment, open the terminal, press a comment. Yeah, it's that one. Step 2. So let's just do it. You see, it's really simple, this one. And now maybe I will have to restart it. And if I go to code, basic, still not here. Comment space. Oh, that's, yeah, just to open the terminal, they were saying. Well, the steps are a bit long. But normally this one should, it should work, I believe. Oh, wait, hidden. Maybe that's, oh no, that's again to hide it. Anyways, let's dig into our PHP project and let's see that for another time. But normally something like that, so at least you know. So here we actually create just a simple basic new PHP file, and I will call it index because index.php is a main file that will be executed in a browser. The server always pick up the index one, and depending on the extension, normally usually HTML is the one that is picked up, and then is .php if your server is PHP. If you use Node, it's first .js and then .ts if you have TypeScript as well. Usually that's the way, the order how they pick up the first file. So here we just actually have something very basic, especially because my battery, my memory of my Mac is almost full. So that's not really good. I don't want to have this video to be cut. So let's create a function home page. You see, that's a basic function with PHP, and return. And you can actually have something with actually PHP Storm. They actually, if you use PHP tag and you use tab, you can do some funny things, really handy, like a div and then I do tab. But here it doesn't work. I believe it's because I'm not in a proper HTML file. So hello, you see it's so basic, but you see how easy it's PHP, and so you can have a kind of first now I'll just do echo homepage, and that will be just my homepage, and we can just have a look here, or we'll have to execute it's not configured anymore apparently. I will just configure my my server. I hope it was configured, but apparently for some reason it is not. I will use PHP. I will use the server apply fix, because I need to choose an interpreter to run it. Apply. Now let's see. Permission denied. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Okay. I think there's an issue somewhere, somehow. It should be useful strict. Sometimes, you have those kind of issues. I will just have a quick look on Google. Google always help, and let's have a look what's wrong with it. It's maybe, yeah, it's probably just a permission. It's nothing really bad or annoying, but let's have a look. But if you want, I think it's because it's a I which one? Mac doesn't allow it. Study Apache on PHP stuff. Support issues in other application. Oh, it's maybe already used as here. Oh, no, that's that support. I will use that specific port probably. The port of PHP Storm. Let's have a look how it goes. And now it starts. Now it's running actually. As you can see, here is my hello. So yeah, sometimes you will have this kind of small issue. But it's usually either because the port is already used or because you have a permission issue. Here I believe it's more permission issue because the 8080 port is not used, but yeah, sometimes because it's another program that already uses that port. Anyways, now it's working, and now you can, that's really basic. It's just return a home page, and after you can create some conditions actually that you will see. Let's do some conditions for when you navigate somewhere. So hello, and here actually I will use something really cool. PHP. I will show it to you. I always forget the name. It's part of the string, and it's really cool to here doc. And this is really cool to have. If you use HTML, you have here doc, and if you use HTML syntax in your code, it's really good. I like it. I will do HTML actually, and here you will have your HTML string. It's much easier. So HTML equals, and here I will return HTML. Beautiful. And so I can easily have, I will create a link actually. And my link will be simply, so we are on index.php. So I will again do index.php, and then it will be about me. Oh, obviously if I forget the O, it won't work. And about me, here we are. And if you have a look to this, it's so handy to have the PHP server like that, because it works very well. And now it doesn't. Oh, I think there's a problem with the syntax. It's not found. Oh, it's because actually I have to rerun. I don't have to use the Safari one, but I just have to rerun it. Okay, so now it's about me. So we have that page, you see, and using here doc is really handy. You can also use variables, and if you use variables in that one, you have to use the now doc. And the now doc is just code here, and you can use, oh no, that's without variables, sorry. So I just get confused. So here you can actually have variable, PHP variable inside, but if you don't want the PHP variable to be executed, you have to use the now doc, which is with a quote. And the now doc, I think it's available since PHP 5.4, if I'm not mistaken. But now anyway, anyone uses PHP beyond 5 dot something, but it's, yeah, it wasn't available before, but yeah, now they don't even mention it apart in the doc. So better for us, it makes the doc more simple. So now we will just have another page. We'll create about me, and here, hey, it's me, and we can even have a heading actually, H3, and so I'm a developer, let's say something kind of funny. I'm a dev. Beautiful. And that's by the way, when you have a PHP function, you cannot have a dash. You can have an underscore, or you can also use a camel case at least. In my case, I will use like this with a camel case, but underscore it works as well. But if you use a dash, PHP won't be able to interpret your function, and it won't work. Actually, if I just run it, you will see I will have an error. You see syntax unexpected token dash. So let's do like this, and here I will say if you see we use the global get variable about me. If we have about me, and I will use not empty actually. If about me is not empty, otherwise we will have an issue with PHP when the get variable is not defined. So that's why we have to use empty PHP function. And if it's not empty, if about me is not empty, I will do equal about me, and otherwise, or I will actually equal, and I can actually return after the function, because by doing that way it will terminate the execution of the global file, and so home page won't be executed. So that's it actually. Let's try. I will just have to rerun the server, and let's do it. About me, if I go to about me, oops, sorry, I have this variable. It was just to show you that you can use variable in here doc, but now we don't need it anymore, and because that variable is not defined, it didn't work. About me, I think I have, oh yes, I should say yes, or maybe I should do page equals about me. So here we just do page, and is about me. If the page, beautiful, but we do if it's not empty, we have to do this, and page about me is and page is about me. So we first check if the variable is set, is defined, if get page. So if we receive a query, so if we receive a variable in the URL called page, if this one is defined, then we continue, and if that page variable has the value about me, then we execute this line. And as you can see, it works. So you see, it's really simple, and after you can even make your code to scale a little bit more by doing page equal. We will use a null coalescing operator available since PHP 7.1, I think. It's really good. I really like it actually. Null coalescing in PHP 7, and it's really handy. Because you don't have, as I say here actually, you don't have to be, before you had to use you have to check with empty function if you, the get variable is defined, then we will show that get variable the value, otherwise another value. Here directly, if it's defined, we have this one, and if not, well, it will be homepage. That's the default value. And so I can directly do this and just switch if actually. Now, yeah, if we want to make it more code that scales maybe better, we can directly do this, and then we have a case about me, and here we will equal the about me function. We will have to use break to terminate the state the case of the switch statement. Otherwise, it will run the code below it. So that's why we use it. We use a break keyword, and if it's home page, then again the same. We just equal home page, and then we do a break as well, and that's it. Actually, it's really simple. I don't need this. Let's have a look. I'm not sure if what I did is working well, but let's. Indeed, I have a small issue, which is case. Oh, I think this one. Why did I have? Yeah, I think my. I will just reformat the code to look it clean up, to look it a little bit better. I thought I had a cleanup. Normally, if you do this actually, I will try. If you have a lot of shortcuts actually with PHP Storm that you can use to select different parts of the code. But yes, as you could see, and I have another issue actually, a little issue, equal break. Let's have a look what it is. Let's run again. Oh, it's still okay. So I will just restart because sometimes you are not sure to see what's the problem. Switch case about me break. That's fine. And I'm sure I have something that is, and that's why actually I think the cleanup from PHP Storm didn't work. Sometimes you become a bit bland because sometimes you are just focused on the issue and you don't really see what's wrong with it. And I think for me, we actually use this indentation with a curly bracket on the same line because I prefer. Oh yeah, here is actually, it's a semicolon actually that I missed, and that's why it went the error sometimes of PHP. It's not very clear, and so it says to you, hey, there's an issue with switch, but actually it's not switch. It's just the semicolon that was missing, as you could see here. So again, semicolon is so important. So now you see it's working, and about me it's not working because I missed the O actually. So now it will be working. Beautiful. And as you can see, if the value is a random value, it shows nothing. Indeed, because if we have about me, it goes there. If we have homepage, it goes here. But if you have something else, it doesn't do anything. So we can actually have a default case, and the default case will be we can just have equal not found page. Oh yeah, we can actually suffix our function. It's a good practice with page, or you can have all the functions in a page file and that you will include in the index .php, but we'll do that probably another time. So now I will create a not found function very easily, not found page, and here not found, the page is not found, page is not found, Beautiful. And normally that should be it. Let's restart. Let's do it. You see, if the page is not something that we don't know, it goes not found. If we don't have the page, oh, I just have an error here. Oh yes, it's because we renamed our function, and so it doesn't know anymore. Not page found, and here because we changed the prefix. So here you see it works again. So now I'll just actually do a little refactoring. We will require page.inc. Inc is that everything that is included. It's coding standard that some developer use. It's up to you. We can also have all our files that we include in a directory, like includes, or every developer has different way to do it. In my case, I will just keep it short, inc, for include. So it's for all the files that are included. And here we just have page pages.inc.php, and here is everything that we have. And so I will just use inc page.inc.php. You can also use actually include. Include actually, if the file is not found, it will still continue to run the script. If you use require, if the file is not found, it will stop and it will trigger a fatal error. You can also use require once. It means that even if you did require the same file before, well, it will just PHP will just include it once. So if we have twice with two same files that we require with require keyword, you can also use as a function, but actually require and include is not a function. It's a structured language. So if you use twice require, it will require the same page twice. But what is good with once is that even if I did require the other page before in a different place or at a different time, it will just require if the page was already if the file was already included once, it won't include the same file a second time. So that's handy too. So just maybe do it like here. Now this project is really small, so we are sure that this page hasn't been this file hasn't been included already. So we can actually just do this. Require once is a little bit slower for I mean, when you use include or require with once suffix, it's a little bit slower for optimization, but it's a little bit slower. It's not really big deal. And you see, it's now still working.